My name is Joshua Brisbane. I'm a Deputy District Attorney. I've been with our office now for over 8 years. I just started my 9th year in January. I currently work in South Bay where I handle general felonies, ranging from property crimes to serious violent crimes such as murder. I like working and helping people in the community. I think looking back, that's probably from my family and their history of working in service in general, but I started working in public service when I was in college through the city of Scottsdale doing park and recs and working specifically in their youth development division. I then worked with autistic children in Los Angeles doing applied behavioral analysis, and then went back to Arizona working for the county, working in public health as a communicable disease investigator. So working for the public and doing public good is something that's been pretty much ingrained into me since I was 19. What initially inspired me to go into law school and ultimately becoming a deputy district attorney was I really wanted to help people in moments of crisis, really how we deal with victims. And it's a real honor to assist people in cases in the way we do, whether it be a homicide victim's family, a rape victim's family, or someone that just had their car stolen. It really is an honor to do the type of work that we do. But for me, a real turning point was in law school. I initially thought I wanted to be an FBI agent. But once I got into the courtroom and doing trial advocacy, I really found that my happiest place is in the courtroom. Well, Black history is important because it's part of my history. I'm half Black. My mother was born in India, my dad's African American. And fortunately, my dad's side of the family, we have a rich history that we all know about. My grandfather was a doctor. He was an early Black doctor in this country, graduated from Howard. Went to medical school when he was 17, and one of his early assignments was working as a doctor in Cedartown, Georgia, which is a small town. And the people of Cedartown initially thought he was white because he had a white-sounding name, Reuben. And instead of knowing that he went to Howard, they thought he went to Harvard. And he faced racism when he first entered the town, but based off of him being a good doctor, the town quickly welcomed him in. His dad, my great-grandfather, was one of, if not the first, Black detective in Washington, D.C. He was a homicide detective who made the rank of sergeant and had the nickname of Sarge. And near the end of his career, he actually was a state's witness in a really big corruption case. So our Black history is really intertwined with my life. And it's something that I think our society benefits from when we embrace it and not shy away from it. I also have an aunt who's 94 years old. I think she might even be 95 now, but me and my brother a couple years ago asked our Aunt Hazel, we said, hey, did you ever meet anyone that was born into slavery? And she grew up in Alabama and was like, yeah. She had mentioned a couple names of people that she had met in her life that were, when she was a young child, that were actually born into slavery. So our history, while it seems very distant, is still very much at the forefront for a lot of people.